It's Toronto and Boston in Major League Baseball and in the NBA. I hope you're having a wonderful day. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox meeting for the 6th time this year tonight at Fenway Park. Boston has won 3 out of 5 games against the Blue Jays, right? Probably a miracle here, right? The Red Sox have been horrible, 25 losses in 37 ball games. And the Celtics and the Raptors facing off in Game 3 of their Eastern Conference Semifinal matchup. Boston leads that series 2-0. The Celtics 5-1 against the Raptors this year. Let's talk a little baseball first. The Blue Jays are pitching well. They've only given up 16 runs in their last 7 games. They will have Taijuan Walker on the mound today against Martin Perez, who has had good luck in his career against Toronto. Okay, he's 2-4 with a 4.58 ERA this year. But against the Blue Jays, 1-0 last year, 0.69 ERA. In his career, 6 starts, 2-2, 2.36 ERA, right? And Walker pitched well. He's going to have 1 game with the Blue Jays this year. He was previously with Seattle, but 3.27 ERA. He's been pitching well. My play for this game, very interesting. The total run line here, the under 10.5 at -106. I am taking that. Why? Because in 4 out of 5 Perez starts this year, 10 total runs or less were scored, and the same thing with Walker. Also 4 out of the 5 games that he played, 10 or less runs were scored. So we shall see what happens. I'm very surprised that the Red Sox have a winning record against an opponent this year. It's almost a miracle, like I said. So I'm also taking the Red Sox run line at +1.5. Okay, this at -130. The game is happening at Fenway. Boston has lost 3 straight games. I just think they're due. And like I said, they've played Toronto tough this year. We shall see what happens. Okay, Game 3. Raptors and Celtics. The Raptors are 11-3 in the bubble, 0-3 against the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics 5-1 against the Raptors this year, right? Two of the best defensive teams in the league. Okay, you look at the first game, 206 points were scored, 201 points were scored. And the over-under for this ball game, 217. I'm going with the under at -105. I have to go with that trend because in 6 out of the last 7 Boston ball games, they gave up 101 or less points. I mean, we're talking about 2 great defenses, right? And the under has hit in 7 out of the last 8 Boston games. The under has hit in 4 out of the last 5 Raptor ball games, right? The C's are giving up a shooting percentage of only 33.3% from the floor in the playoffs. Toronto is right at 36%. So this game is going to be intense. It's going to be a defensive matchup. Toronto needs the game. They need. I'm kind of worried that Toronto's going to go off from 3 land because they're kind of due. They've been missing everything, right? Toronto goes out there and scores 125 points. I do not think that is going to happen. But you never know. It could happen. But I'm going with the under at -105. I do think the Raptors maybe get back in the series here with the win. So I'm not touching the line in this ball game. But I do not think it's going to be a high-scoring game. We shall see what happens. I hope you have a wonderful day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.